Hello, hello. Welcome to Queer.Love.Light. This is Desiree coming to you on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day in Canada. So I hope everyone has enjoyed their weekend, and to those of you who are in Canada, wishing you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And I'm so happy and delighted to be with everyone again this week. And I'd like to talk about meditation and my experience with meditation and how it has really changed my life, and how it inspired me to facilitate this meditation group at the Vancouver Lesbian Gay Community Center for the past 5 years. So to those of you who may be listening to this for the first time, I am Desiree. I'm a filmmaker based in Vancouver, Canada, and I've been running this meditation group called Rainbow Light Meditation at the Lesbian Gay Community Center in Vancouver since 2017. And over the years, I've met so many folks from all walks of life, and it really enriched me as a spiritual healer, a teacher, and a community volunteer. So a little bit about how I got into meditation myself. My first experience with meditation actually began back in the day when I was practicing Japanese fencing, kendo, back in Japan. So I've been trained as a martial artist, and in Japanese we'd call a budoka, a kendoka, since my teens, and that's actually how I got connected to Japan because of this art of swordsmanship from Japan. So I started learning this art since my high school days, and I traveled to Japan for training camps, and that's how I fell in love with Japan, and moved there and spent all my adolescent years in Japan, going to university, finding my career in broadcast journalism in Japan. And it was through practicing and training in kendo, and also in iaido. I also trained in iaido, which is the art of sword as well, that I learned how to meditate. It was part of our training to quiet the mind, to build a strong core, strong foundation for our art. So so the training of being a martial artist, a budoka, consists of the moving physical part of the training, and also the still training, the quiet training, which is to train the mind. So I remember doing meditation regularly as part of my life, and for me it was mostly to improve and sharpen my mind so that I can become a better kendoka, a better martial artist, and it was mostly for that, and also I guess to calm my own sense of being, in life. But back then it was mostly because of my training in martial arts, and I never really associated meditation with healing. Although in some regard it is healing, because it is calming our mind and balancing our emotional well-being through calming our minds. But I didn't do meditation, for the purpose of healing until after I moved to Canada, and my life path took a different direction, and I had my spiritual awakening and started to train to become a healer. And that's when I discovered that meditation can actually be a form of healing, not just for the mind, but actually for the entire soul, heart, mind, and body. So of course, when we heal the mind, it will affect our spirit, and then our spirit will then, of course, affect our body as well. So it's a very holistic form of healing. So as I said, back in the day, I never really connected the dots that way. I've always been very lucky and blessed in terms of my health. I've been very healthy, but I also now, in retrospect, I would say, I can attribute, my wellness to the form of meditation that I was taught to do when I was training in martial arts. And now as a healer, the meditation that I do now is very different from what I learned back in the day when I was training in martial arts, which was more focused on quieting the mind and focus on the breathing, which are still very relevant to what I do today as a healer, the meditation that I do for healing. But the meditation that I do for healing these days is more than just the breathing and calming the mind, because I've been introduced to other spiritual tools and also techniques in visualization, using the mind power, and also the sound power, which is singing or chanting a positive frequency, vibration, mantra, or prayer. That has nothing to do with any kind of religion. It's just some high positive frequency healing mantras. So a few weeks ago, I was talking about this new form of healing arts called the Tao Calligraphy, which I learned from my teacher, Dr. and Master Sha. So the healing modality that I've been trained in is very much ancient arts that has been reinvented into a new form of healing art using the art of Chinese calligraphy. So I won't go into the details of what I've already shared a few episodes ago about this form of Tao calligraphy, but I will just briefly explain what it is. So Tao calligraphy is a form of healing art that comes from a lineage of calligraphy called one-stroke calligraphy. And my teacher, Dr. Master Sha, is the sole lineage holder of this very unique one-stroke calligraphy called Yibizi. And he infuses this one-stroke calligraphy with healing frequency and vibration by channeling source frequency vibration from the universe into the calligraphy. And so now the one-stroke calligraphy is turned into a living healing art called Tao calligraphy. And when he uses the word Tao, it literally just means the source, the universe. So, and this Tao calligraphy has really brought many life-changing healing results, miracle healing results for many people around the world, including myself. So I have healed actually from my own conditions like hypothyroidism. I had hypothyroidism a few years back with some pretty severe symptoms. I didn't want to go, on medication, so I started using Tao calligraphy and also meditation to heal my condition. I also have been suffering from endometriosis since my 20s. And then over the years, using the healing modality that I've been trained in, and also Tao calligraphy, which I'll show you. This is a Tao calligraphy. It's written in one stroke. And I will get into this book a bit from now, in a moment. And so yes, so I've been using this healing modality to heal myself of quite a few conditions, as I mentioned just now. So I used to suffer from lots of menstrual cramps and pains, from my periods. But using the meditation techniques and also Tao calligraphy, I have been able to heal that condition. So I would love to share more with those of you who are interested in learning more about how you can also benefit from this healing modality. And you can message me privately through this homepage of the Facebook Live, or you can also email me at Queer.Love.Light@gmail.com. So this week, I would like to introduce this book to you. And it is one of the books in the series of healing different kinds of conditions with Tao calligraphy. So this is actually the first in the series that Dr. Master Sha has written for healing and rejuvenating the back. The second just came out recently, and I shared that a few episodes ago about healing, which is a book for healing anxiety and depression, and we did a meditation for that. So for those of you who missed that episode, I really welcome you to please check out that episode where I used this book and talked more in detail about my actually connection with this amazing healing art when it was created more about 8 years ago now. I was there. I was witness of the creation of this Tao calligraphy when Master Sha was with his teacher, and I was privileged enough to be in her presence. So this is the book for healing the back, and so today I'd love to do a meditation with you by using this book. And this book is a healing tool itself. Of course, you're most welcome to read about this healing art and what this Tao calligraphy can do for you in theory. But in practice, this is a very, very practical tool, because this book itself is actually a healing tool. And you can use this book by putting this book on your back, or actually any part of your body, to receive the healing frequency from this calligraphy. So you can see this is Tao Bei, which means Tao Back. And there's also one here, so you see how the calligraphy can be placed on your spine, on your back, any part of your body, to receive healing. And I've actually recently made a video about this woman who healed her chronic back pain using this book. And this woman has been living with this very debilitating back condition for over 20 years. And by using this book, she healed her condition in a matter of weeks. So I, in my line of work, I come across these kinds of stories of healing all the time. So I really invite you to give it a try, open your mind to the unknown, to something new, and experience it for yourself. So today I'd love to invite you to ask for a healing for your back or any other part of your body or your being, if you like. And I'll be holding this book up like this so that you can receive the healing frequency vibration from this book. So let me play this healing song of Love, Peace and Harmony, which I like to use for my meditations. And you can also download this beautiful song for free from lovepeaceharmony.org. So let us ground ourselves, sit in a comfortable position and just close your eyes and relax and take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in all the way to your lower abdomen. Sometimes when we forget to breathe deeply, we tend to forget how to relax. So deeply, breathe in deeply all the way to your lower abdomen. And just breathe out. Take another deep breath in, all the way to your lower abdomen. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. The breath is very, very healing. It carries breathing power. And the music is the sound power. The music that carries positive healing frequency vibration is the sound power that brings us healing. Breathe into your lower abdomen and just continue to relax, to prepare your soul, your heart, your mind and body for healing. The more relaxed we are, the more effective the healing can be. And so the calligraphy is the calligraphy power. And I invite you to continue to close your eyes as I hold this book in front of me and invite you to connect with the field of this Tao Calligraphy Tao Bei, Tao Back calligraphy. So this Tao Bei calligraphy carries a healing field. So let us connect with this healing field of the Tao Bei calligraphy. So for us to connect, it's just like connecting with any being. We say hello. And we call this the say hello technique. So dear the Tao Bei Tao Calligraphy, we love you. Please offer us a healing for, and you can make your request now, for your back or your lower back, your spine, your shoulder, any part of your body. Thank you, Tao Bei Tao Calligraphy, and now just visualize golden light in that part of your request. If it's your back, Just visualize golden light in your back. If you request it for your shoulder, you just visualize golden light in your shoulders. Continue to breathe in deeply into your lower abdomen and breathe out. Breathe into your lower abdomen and continue to visualize this golden healing light radiating from the calligraphy to your request. So if it's your back, you visualize golden light in your back, healing and rejuvenating you. Breathe into your lower abdomen. Continue to visualize golden healing light, healing, nourishing, rejuvenating your back. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Just relax and continue to connect with the Tao Calligraphy Tao Bei, radiating golden healing light to the area of your request. Open your heart, your soul to receive the love and the light from the Tao Calligraphy Tao Bei, radiating golden healing light in your back, in the area of your request. Notice how you're feeling. The Tao Calligraphy Tao Bei continues to send love and light to our request. Take another deep breath in. Notice how you're feeling. And open your eyes when you're ready. So, how are you feeling? How was your experience? Did you notice any kind of sensation, warmth, tingling? Everybody has a different experience, so there's no good or bad or right or wrong. I hope you felt something in the area of your request, maybe your back. Move your body around a little bit, see how you're feeling. I definitely felt lots of warmth in my lower back, all the way up to my spine. It's very nourishing whenever I connect with the field of the Tao calligraphy. So we thank the field of Tao Calligraphy Tao Bei for the healing. And anybody can grab a copy of this book from Amazon if you would like to know more and experience more yourself. So, I have seen articles about how meditation can actually help in changing the frequency vibration, not only for our own inner self, our own well-being, but also for the world at large. I've seen research where they've gathered over, I think, 8,000 meditators back in the 80s to do an experiment on how a group of people coming together to create this positive frequency vibrational field can actually affect the state of the city they were in. And I think they were gathered from 50 different countries, and they did a research on the effect on the group meditations, and they actually found that the crime rate actually went down during that very short few weeks that they did that research on. So meditation is really, really very powerful beyond our comprehension. And if we know how to apply the techniques to connect with our own innate power of healing, but also the collective power of healing and raising our frequency vibration, we can really bring incredible impact, not only to ourselves, our family, and people around us, but also the community, the city, the country at large. And with the Love, Peace, Harmony Foundation, I am one of the volunteers for the foundation, using the Love, Peace, Harmony song to encourage people to use this song for meditation so that they can also create this field of love, peace, and harmony within our own being that will emanate and ripple, as a ripple effect, ripple out to our family, our friends, anybody who's in our field. So, you know, we are like a drop in the ocean, but this drop in the ocean actually makes the ocean. So everything we experience, we think, we feel actually has a very deep, profound effect, ripple effect to the rest of the world, the environment, and even the planet. And so I firmly believe that meditation can really help us not only bring ourselves back into balance and alignment in love, peace, and harmony. It really begins from each and every one of us to become that portal, that messenger of love, peace, and harmony in order to really bring love, peace, and harmony to the rest of the world. As they say, you know, the inner universe reflects the outer universe. So I think it's no coincidence that, you know, the world is in the state that it is today because of the inner turmoil of humanity that has been taking place since the beginning of time. You know, we've lost our balance and connection with nature, you know, with the advent of science and technology. We have really lost that true deep connection with our source, which is Mother Nature and the universe. So I invite everybody to cultivate a deeper practice if you already have a practice of meditation, a deeper deeper practice connection by meditating every day as much as we can to reconnect with our inner self, reconnect with Mother Nature, with the universe, so that we can bring ourselves back into alignment with our true selves, which are actually the infinite source of love, peace, and harmony. So I thank everybody for tuning in today. I'm very much looking forward to the next episode, and until then, be queer, be love, and be the light that the world needs. Bye for now.